Well, there has not been a top 10 listed middleweight in a long time that does not feature the name Marvin the Italian Dream Vettori. I feel like his career is a little bit underappreciated in terms of his willingness to take on all challengers. The man is an absolute bull. He's built like a backyard shed. His defense, while penetrable, has proven very solid. He has never been knocked out nor submitted in nearly 30 professional fights. And he believes if he plays the long game here tonight, he is going to be the middleweight contender who emerges with the title fight. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We go inside the Octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Marvin the Italian Dream Vettori. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, round one is underway. Here is the Korean Superboy Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by first-round knockout, something his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight.
Beautiful combination by the champion there.
Vettori's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Straight punch is true. Well, missed on that one. Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried and true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. Effective strike there by Vettori. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Back to the jab now, no good. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
So he counters with an effective punch there, and least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach. Well, as you take a look at the numbers there, bottom of your screen, counter-striking has really been the narrative in this one, the real story of this fight. And again, it takes a very talented striker to be able to land moving forward and moving backward. He has landed at will in this matchup here tonight. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, and he lands another pinpoint counter. He has done an excellent job, seemingly all night, remaining patient, waiting for his opponent to strike first, and timing his counters perfect. Nice right punch followed by a left.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ. The fighters separate.
And that one certainly found the target.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Nice punch there by Choi. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Back and forth we go. Huge block there. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Takedown defense holds up. Vettori's shot is blocked. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Leg kick now. Oh, and he connects there. And the uppercut lands. Choi gets in the clinch again. This has historically been a good position for him. Let's see how he attacks here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Jab gets the attention of his opponent. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, locking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Vettori's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well-placed kick there by Vettori. 20 seconds to go. Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Final seconds of round one. Points out for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Lead left by Vettori. Oh, he lands a hook. Nice counter left there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Beautiful kick lands.
Choi goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, nice hook.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of this one. Nice shot there by Octagon. He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
That punch no good.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Push kick there to the body. Vettori gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Choi's eye now closing up. 3 minutes. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stage.
Oh, good block there. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
Right hand counter. Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
Now we've got to keep doing everything. He's got the right finish on that.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV. But every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Vettori's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it, because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Okay, we got a cut. he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus. Do not worry.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Now some separation from his press position.
Vettori's cut is getting worse. The cut man chopping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Big shot to the head. And doing work with the jab.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Bully counters with an uppercut. Nice job there by Shore.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Vettori gets caught by the inside leg. Well, we'll see if he can turn this off. That blood becoming a real factor. Beautiful right hook counter.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Just misses with the left hook. Back and forth we go. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Choi's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Choi's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, big left. That strike blocked by Vettori. Left eye starting to swell significantly now. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. The Korean Superboy gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention. Oh! Back to the feet. Choi's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Looks like he got that right punch home. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Vettori's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight.
Oh, no! I mean, geez Louise. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Good as that as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Final seconds of the round. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, so we're going to take a look back at some of the replays that caused all of this damage in that previous round.
These guys are going back and forth, both throwing real heavy strikes that really did a lot of damage to their opponent. It's an evenly matched fight, but one of them has to separate themselves if they're going to get the victory.
All right, so the cut men have done their work. Let us see who can survive as we get ready to start what could be our final round here tonight. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Choi's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. And back to his feet. Big power shot there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Vettori's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight. Out of range with that one.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Nice block.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Marvin Vettori gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Gets the single collar tie now. Oh, shot to the body. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Choi's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He is...
That is gonna do it! Choi gets the win by TKO. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We send it inside the octagon once more. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
Do-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started, a scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division.